Hi, I'm JP Fleming from Community YMCA Delegation.
And I'm Serena Radzinski from Middlesex Delegation. And this is Between the Gavels.
For our first segment, Shiva Darshan will be interviewing former Youth Governor Douglas Eakley.
Let's head over to him now.
Hello, I'm Shiva Darshan. I'm here with Mr. Douglas Eakley, former Youth Governor of NJYAG. Hello, Mr. Eakley.
Hello.
Mr. Eakley, what do you think of the changes of conference this time?
Well, it was 50 years ago this month that I was youth governor, and the major change in the program that I've been able to see from the outside has been basically the going from a single weekend's experience to a year-long period of preparation and negotiation, and then finally culmination. So a lot of investment of a lot of people and showing a wonderful commitment.
And how has being youth governor and being in YAG helped you in your career?
Well, for starters, it introduced me to a lot of people from around the state who were similarly interested in government and policy and politics, and some of our paths continued to cross going forward. It also, I think, was a bit of a confidence builder, and it certainly was a wonderful introduction to how state government works.
And what advice do you have for current and future delegates?
In terms of the program or in terms of their lives?
Both.
Well, I think as for the program, it seems to me people are already investing in and committing to the program, but clearly, as with so much else in life, you get out of it what you put in. So if you learn what's going on, if you research the legislative initiatives, if you evaluate the pros and cons of the initiatives, and then try to work together constructively with your peers, you'll come out with a wonderful output. And I think that's similar to a life lesson as well.
Thank you, Mr. Eakley.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good luck with the program.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shiva, for that wonderful interview. As you all know, we elected a new youth governor last night. Congratulations to Nick Polita.
We got his reaction the day after the election. Let's head over to Thomas Whitehead, who has the latest story.
I'm Thomas Whitehead of Cranford High School Delegation, and I'm here today with Nick Polita, who just recently got elected youth governor. How are you doing today, Nick?
Good. How are you, Thomas?
Okay, so I just have a couple questions for you today.
Sure.
The first one is, how did you exactly feel when you got elected youth governor last night?
Man, when I got elected youth governor, it was just, this huge sense of happiness and relief because, happiness obviously because I'm glad I got elected, and relief because there's a lot of pressure that builds up while you're waiting for the results. And ever since then, it's kind of been this sense of disbelief where I'm, still trying to come and grasp the fact that I actually won the election.
Okay. And how exactly do you plan to implement your ideas that you introduced during your campaign?
Oh, sure. So, a couple of things that I want to do, like opening the cabinet up, having legislators and lobbyists work even more closely. I think some of that stuff comes down to logistical things, like, if we could get legislators and lobbyists to meet person to person on a more mass scale, how we could get the cabinet to be more open, and other stuff like, setting up political parties, which is something that I'm looking into. I think is just going to require a lot of planning and foresight.
Okay, and I want to know, are you going to the dance tonight?
I hope so. I hope I can make it.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thanks, Thomas.
That concludes this installment of Between the Gavels. I'm Serena Radzinski.
And I'm JP Fleming.
And thanks for watching.